So you don't have to cower to no one from the aspect that is trying to get you to conform to what you don't stand on. And I don't have to be rude. I don't have to be disrespectful. I'm just standing 10 toes down and I'm standing on business. Because I'm tired of dancing to music that I don't even like. Just because it keep coming on the radio. Or they said it's the top 10 hit song. And next thing you know, we're like, well, you know what? It really ain't that bad. Whereas before we used to say, like, I don't like that song. I know I'm not the only one where you say, I don't like that song. And then you start hearing it. You're like, well, you know what? That may not be that bad. Okay. All right, I got you. It's the conditioning. It's the conditioning. Want you to become a chameleon to conform. So you can't be everything to everyone. Be who God called you to be. Who's my next? Let's go to this one. The dogmaster, the charmer, the womanizer. None of y'all in here. There's no charmers. There's no womanizers. The old you. Right? Come on, let's be honest, right? Used to be that. Listen, know how to play it. You see, the thing right now is with me raising a 13-year-old boy, raising him to be a man. Listen, the rules is a little bit different because I'm a godly man now. And so I'm trying to raise him to be this God-fearing man. But he has all of these kids at the school.
Right in his ear.
Right? Where my son has learned how to be romantic. He want to buy, he want to buy flowers. He want to buy all of these things at 13. But his boys is not with that. Yeah. And so I'm training him not to be a womanizer. Yeah. But it's the people that's around him. And some of us put on that womanizing, that dog mask. Why? Because we think that if we can get so many women that it will make us be a man. I know so many young people, when I was growing up, they were cornballs. But then they got a little money, and now want to be a womanizer, put on that mask. I'm going to give one more. This turtle mask. The turtle mask, right, is the one that shrinks. He shrinks. And so my thing to you is like, you don't have to shrink. I know that there was times when I would shrink because I don't want conflict. Get small walking into a room because I didn't have the knowledge or the wisdom or the academia that, as other people. So I would shrink. Yeah. And so, like, you don't have to shrink. Like, God called you and I to stand out. Yeah. And like, why would we think it's okay to shrink when God called us to be big and to be salt of the earth, to be light? Like how can we do that? So, like, this need to be a training ground for you that when you leave, I'm gonna show you something, and I'm not sure if you ever seen this before. This right here is an art in Japan. And you can look it up. It's the kintsugi, right? It's beautiful. And so what happened, they would take these plates, these porcelain plates that would break. And they would be broken. And like what you and I, we just throw them away. And we'd go to Costco, whomever, we replace them. But they said, no, we're not going to do that. What they would do, they would take these broken plates, these broken bowls, and what they would do, they would then take metal and melt it down and put this bowl back together with gold. And now, guess what? It's more valuable than it was prior to when it was broken.
Oh, good.
You get it? It fell, it broke. Most people would throw it away. But they said, no, we're not going to throw this away. What we're going to do, we see value in it. We're going to line it with gold, so that way now it's more, we're going to present it to the rest of the world so they can purchase it, because it's so much more valuable. You were once broken. Right, you were once broken. See, you needed to be broken, so now you can be presented to the world with so much more value. How can you tell me how to get out if you did not go into the fire? So your brokenness is what's making you dominate your language. The brokenness is what's going to be the very thing that take you to your what's next, that's going to give you a voice to bring heaven to earth. It's with your broken. You are much more valuable now than you ever were. So it's embracing the brokenness. Don't run from the brokenness. Don't run from the breaking. Let him finish the perfect work. Listen, let him finish this perfect work. Don't stop. It's 5 minutes left. Don't you dare throw in the towel. I know you're tired. I know you don't even know the next move. You don't know you don't know how you're gonna get out. Guess what? It's not your job to figure it out. It's not your assignment to figure it out. It's your assignment to just keep going. Come on. It's your assignment to keep going. Not to figure it out. He doesn't need you to figure it out. He didn't ask you what's your plan. He didn't ask you that. He said, just bring me your faith. Just bring me your faith. Just surrender to me and let me do the rest. Listen to me. Listen to me. This whole political climate, people going crazy. They're about to shut down all the nonprofit stuff, and I'm a nonprofit that depend on services, right? To serve the fathers that I served in Genesee County. They said, hey, if they shut that one down, it may indirectly hit you. Let me tell you something. They can shut down whatever they want to shut down. But you can't shut down God. What's for me is for me. I realize that I am a money magnet. All right, I'm going to say it again. I'm a money magnet because God, I'm on assignment to raise up men and heal men. It's not my job to figure it out. It's not my job. I'm just here on assignment. He'll use one of you to touch and say, you know what, go bless, involve that. I don't care. I'm just here on assignment.